Okay, exercise F. Ask your player a question and based on the answer, do something. All right, so we don't need to move the mouse around, move the sprite around, cat, mouse. We don't need to move the sprite around, so we don't need those arrow keys, so I can just close this backpack right back up. But what we're going to do is we go to ask, we haven't done any user input, so this will be fun. So we're going to say ask something, and in this case I'm going to say, do you want to go north or south? Oops, I spell it right. Be careful, yeah, be careful to spell it right, because if they misspell the answer, it's not going to work. So we're asking the question, and it's going to put a little thing on the screen, and hopefully your user is going to type in either north or south. So then, based on that answer, we have to do something. So answer represents what it is that they type in. So we're going to do that same operator piece. In this case, we're going to say is equal to. So we're going to say here, if answer is equal to north. Now remember that you said north with a lowercase, and it makes a difference, and we're not going to, and when you're programming with text base, you can account for if people capitalize or not, but now we don't. It has to be exact. So there can't be any spaces in front of it, and it has to be that. So I'm going to duplicate because we have two situations. So we're going to say, we're going to put south on one and north is one. So this is going to be an if, and also an if statement. So we go to events. I'm going to go, can't really use if else. We could use if else if there was one answer or any other answer meant something else. But in this case, we're looking for two specific answers. So I'm going to also duplicate this. So I'm going to say if the answer is north, then do something. If the answer is south, do something else. So in this case, I'm going to say if the answer is north, I am going to change y by 200. And if it's south, I'm going to change y by negative 200. Okay. All right. So once again, I'm not sure if I need a forever loop here. I may not. So let's see if we don't. Sometimes you don't, because I think it's just a one-time question. All right. So here we go. Ready? We're going to click on there. Do you want to go north or south? Okay. I'm going to type in north, and he pops up. Maybe 200 is too high. Okay. Oh, you know what I didn't put in? What did I forget? Go ahead. Shout it out. I didn't put in the starting position. All right, so let's try this again. So we're going to start them at 0, 0 all the time. So I'm going to put 0, 0. And then we're going to change the go to. So, okay. And then 200 is too much. So I'm going to go 125 and 125, negative 125. Once again, trial and error. Okay, let's try it again. Click start. Do you want to go north or south? North, and he pops up. All right, we'll play it again and say south. You want to go north or south? I'm going to say south, and he goes down. All right, so that is that's the answer to this one. That's exercise F. Now, through all of these that you looked at, hopefully you can get some ideas of what you might want to use in games. And obviously you'll take these little teeny exercises and parlay them into a big project down the road for your final project. If you have any questions, I'm here to help.